Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another 1-minute word of encouragement for the day. For today, Wednesday, July 15th. And today's word comes out of the Psalms. It comes out of Psalm 119, verses 34 and 35. And in it, we read something that to us as modern listeners feels a little counterintuitive. Listen to what the psalmist writes. He writes, "Give me understanding," speaking to God, this is a prayer, "so that I may keep your law and obey it with all my heart. Direct me in the paths of your commands, for there I find delight." Let's be super honest. When we think of commands and law and rules, do you think of delight? Do you think of something that brings enjoyment? Or do you, kind of like me, feel like laws and commands and rules sort of squash enjoyment, right? And take away from delight? See, that's the counterintuitive nature of God's law and God's commands. See, what we read in James and what we read this last week is that sin actually leads to destruction and death. And so when God gives us a law and commandment and instructions about how to live, it's not to keep us from enjoying life, it's actually to keep us away from death and destruction. So it's not unlike a sign at the Grand Canyon that warns us to stay away from the edge so that our kids don't fall over the edge and die. I mean, that would be tragic and terrible. So we don't think that that rule to keep our kids away from the ledge of the Grand Canyon is a bad thing. We know it's a good thing. Well, that's exactly what the psalmist recognizes about God's laws and God's decrees. And so he says that in them I find delight. Friends, may you find delight in the law of the Lord today as you understand his heart to guard and guide and protect and care and love you. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.